Hi, my name is Tia and this is Soul Serenity Tarot. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Hit that notification bell so you know when my next videos are released. If my messages resonate with you, feel free to leave a comment below. I really do appreciate your comments. I love hearing your stories. I absolutely love hearing from you guys. If you are interested in a personal reading by me, my contact information is in the description box below. Sorry, my dogs are messing around. Disclaimer, I have 2 German Shepherds and they tend to enter my readings a lot. Okay. Where was I? Oh yeah, remember that these readings on my YouTube channel are for the collective and may not pertain to your situation. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Alright, so today's reading is a love reading for Capricorn, and how I've been doing these readings is I have been going over the energy of a past person, a person you're divorced from, separated from. It could be a runner. I know there's, this runner-chaser dynamic sometimes. So it's a person you're not with but used to be with. This middle pile is going to be for a person you're currently dating, someone that's coming into your energy right now, that you're just starting to date, someone you're married to, so it could be someone you've been in a relationship for a long time. And then this last pile here is for a new person coming in. It is most likely someone you have not met yet, someone from in the future. Okay, past, present, future. So I'm going to start with the past person. Now my readings were getting kind of long, so I went ahead and picked the archetype cards ahead of time. So for the past person, I got the Siren. All right. So to me, so I read these intuitively. I'm not reading the guidebook on these. I know I've just started using the archetype cards. I actually rather do like them. But for me, the Siren card talks to me about someone who attracts a lot of attention. So your past person is probably kind of an attention whore, just to say it bluntly. I feel like when they speak, everybody listens. People are, I don't know, they just listen to every single word, but they're just like always waiting for the next thing this person's going to say. This person's probably very much a smooth talker. I also feel like your person kind of goes with the flow. I think of mermaid when I think of siren, and I think of, living in the water and, swimming along, going with the current. So I do think that this person just kind of goes with the flow, probably a bit of a free spirit. All right, Spirit, help me clarify the Siren card for past person for Capricorn, September 2022. Past person for Capricorn. 4 cards, please, Spirit. 4 cards. Clarify the Siren card. Okay, I have the 9 of Cups in reverse. Three more cards, Spirit. Capricorn, September 2022, past person. Prince of Swords in reverse. 7 of Pentacles upright, and Prince of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So I do think that this person is I'm just getting this message that they're false with their words. I don't think that they're extremely truthful. I also don't think that this person knows what they want in life. I think they jump from like one job to another, maybe one project, from one project to another. I think that they invest in stuff, but not a whole lot. Like they'll invest in something and, dabble, see if they like it. And I think it's the same with relationships for this person. It's like they invest part way, but then they don't know if that's what they really want or not. And then they back up and they invest in something else. I really do get that this person really doesn't know what they want. Now I have the 9 of Cups here in reverse. And this tells me that person, yeah, they don't know what they want. They're not sure what they want to work towards. They think, like, because they don't ever, I feel like this person, they're one of those people that speak without thinking. I feel like they take actions without thinking. They're always, like, taking action without really putting thought into stuff. I just feel like if something doesn't feel right for them, they just move on to something, like, really quick energy. Like it's like one day you're talking to this person and, you know, they're like, oh yeah, I'm moving to so-and-so place because I want to, or whatever. And then a week later you're like, oh, so how do you like living in, you know, New York, you know, or whatever. And they're like, oh yeah, I was going to, and then I changed my mind and now I live in Tallahassee. Like, I feel like this person is so sporadic in their energy, like they literally don't know what they want. So, I mean, with this past person, I feel like, you know, they may have ran off on you because even though the relationship was fulfilling, you two were not on the same page with this because you wanted, like, a commitment. You wanted something that was, you know, going to last, something you could build. And this person is, like, too afraid to put a whole lot of energy into anything to build anything. I feel like that maybe if this person had went to college or, like, a vocational school, I feel like they're not sure what they want to be when they grow up. It doesn't matter how old this person is. I feel like they just constantly are changing their mind on what they want to do. But yeah, so I have, like, the Seven of Pentacles upright. That just tells me that this person, they just put a little bit of work into something, and then also the Prince of Pentacles in reverse. So I don't see that they have a whole lot to give people. They're kind of very self-centered in that energy. Like, they're a great person. I feel like they're charismatic, and I do feel like they get a lot of attention, right? Because they're a siren. Sirens, you know, they sing and they draw people to them, but at the same time, this person doesn't know what they want. They're very wishy-washy in their energy. All right, so I'm going to clarify with just a normal playing card deck. Spirit, I need 6 cards for the Siren, past person, Capricorn, 2022, September. Spirit, 6 cards to clarify the Siren for Capricorn's past person. Too many cards. 6 cards, Spirit, come on. All right, I have 6 of diamonds. I have 3 of diamonds, 7 of diamonds, 5 of spades, 8 of hearts, Queen of hearts. Okay. So I think that I feel like you put a lot of love in this situation, like a lot of love. And I almost get the feeling like even though this person's kind of in and out, and this person may have been, like, breadcrumbing you or, like, stringing you along a little bit, like, because they weren't sure if they wanted you or not. I kind of get this feeling like in and out energy, and I think you just kind of got sick of it. For some of you, I think that you're a very loving person. You're someone who takes care of everybody. You take care of everything. And you're just kind of sick of it because this person wasn't taking care of your needs, but you were taking care of theirs. So I do see that for some of you, you're the one who walked away. And I think for the rest of you, this person just was in and out and just kind of disappeared, you know, did a Houdini act kind of a thing. And you're just like, well, what the hell? You know, they just left you standing there like you thought things were great. And here this person, like, they just don't know what the heck they want. So with the 6 of diamonds, I get that because I feel like this person does have this image, and I feel like they want people to think that they're generous and caring, but I don't get that energy from them. I mean, they might be a little, but I feel like they exaggerate that side of themselves to garner attention. Like, maybe they talk about their past a lot, like, oh, I was a medic in the military and I saved everyone's life, and, you know, like, I just feel like they elaborate these stories where they make themselves out to be this like kind, generous person. But I don't see that at all. I seriously get this very selfish energy here. I don't see that this person is emotionally invested in anything. The only heart and cups cards I have are the 9 of Cups in reverse, which tells me this person can't find their happiness in anything, and the 8 of Hearts, which means this person or you walked away. You left all your cups standing behind. Like you're not giving your cups, you're not living in your emotions. So this person is very unemotional. I do think because I have so many diamonds and pentacles, this person is probably an earth sign. Yeah, and so I have the 3 of diamonds here. I do see that this person, so for me in this reading, the 3 of diamonds is indicating someone who's likes to be like an apprentice, someone who likes to learn new things. I do think that this person loves learning new things, but it's just like, it's almost to a detriment because they can't stick to one thing. I also have the 7 of Diamonds card, and to me, the card, it's like the 7 of Pentacles. Again, it's clarifying the same 7 of Pentacles we already pulled, and to me, that's just the same. It's just an additional clarification that this person really only puts so much energy into things before moving on to something else. And then the last card I have is the 5 of Spades here that I'm going to talk about, and that card just tells me that this person, this card, like, I mean, I see that this person communicates decent, but this card tells me that this person will win at any cost. So if you've ever gotten into a fight with this person, I think this person has to have the last word. Like, they're just one of those people, like, it's their way or the highway. I have to have the last word. I'm going to win this. I'm going to get what I want. And because they don't know what they want, I feel like this is a constant battle for them, a constant fight for them. Very interesting. All right, I'm going to pull an oracle card. Spirit, I need an oracle card for Capricorn, September 2022, past person. For Capricorn, for their past person. Oracle card, September 2022, Capricorn. Well, that's too many cards, Spirit. Oracle card for Capricorn, past person, September 2022. There we go. All right. So for you, I have deep emotions. There goes my dog. Gotta chime in. Unknown feelings, past life influences. Yeah, so it's kind of like how I was saying before. Your person, I feel like they see that everyone around them has emotions, and they try to feel and try to fit in with, like, emotionally to like match your energy or to match the people around them, but they just don't get it. They just don't live by emotions. I don't want to say they're like sociopathic or psychopathic or anything where they just, or they don't care about other people's feelings or anything like that. I mean, it may be a little bit to an extent, because I feel like this person just doesn't understand or doesn't know how to interpret their feelings. If they don't have any intuition or they don't follow any intuition, like I said, I feel like they're just lost. They're like running around in circles like a dog chasing their tail, where they just don't know how they feel about things, and they're not finding fulfillment in what they're doing, and they're just moving on and on and on. Yeah, I mean, that's the energy I get for your past person. I'm not seeing anything about them, like, coming back or anything like that. I just see that this person's just going to keep going, trying to figure their crap out. All right? All right. Capricorns, your present person, the person you're currently in a relationship with, someone you're maybe just started dating, someone you have a crush on, or interested in dating. Could be someone you've been married to a long time. So for this present person, I have the Cave. Okay. So I feel like your current person is very So, like, okay, so initially I was thinking, okay, they're in a cave, they're closed off, they're probably, you know, like they probably don't talk a whole lot, they probably don't, they're probably really quiet, introverted even, and then I see this, like, sun, you can see it right under the numbers, 32 there. I just see this light, and I keep thinking that this person, they could be intuitive, they could be spiritual, they could be very religious. I feel like for whoever I'm talking to, for some of you, this person could be very connected and very guided by God. Very interesting. But I think for the most of you, this is someone who's very quiet. I kind of get this feeling that they're afraid to speak. Like maybe they're going to be... I feel like you have a hard time getting stuff out of this person. You know, like if you ask them something, they're very like closed off, very hesitant when they talk. And I don't think it's anything against you if you're having this hard time getting this person to talk. I think it's more about this person being afraid of saying the wrong thing. I think this person may be a bit of a people pleaser, and I think that this person may blame themselves when things don't go right. Like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. Oh, you know, and I think they do have a really harsh inner critic, you know, I think this person has a tendency to beat themselves up internally if something doesn't go right, you know. I feel like if this person, you know, like were to take you on a date and they forgot their wallet, like to me that's not even a big deal. It's like whatever, you know. But you know, either you do something different or you know, you just pick up the check, whatever, and the person can get it next time. You know, like, but I think to this person, it is a huge deal. Like, I feel like they just beat the crap out of themselves. You know, like they would go home and probably kick the wall and you know, like they act like everything's okay, but they internalize everything. And I feel like if something like that were to happen to this person, they have a hard time letting go. Very interesting. All right, Spirit, I need 4 tarot cards. I'm using Druidcraft Tarot. I think I forgot to say that earlier. Okay, Spirit, 4 tarot cards for Capricorn and their current person, the cave, September 2022. There we go. First card, Hanged Man reversed. Second card is the Feralt. Third card, 7 of Swords. Fourth card is a 4 of Wands reversed. Definitely getting some interesting tarot cards for your people, Capricorn. Okay. So, like, with the Hangman reverse, I do see that this person definitely spends a lot of time in their head. But I feel like they've come to a realization that it could be kind of recently that they came to this realization that they're not fulfilled living in their head, right? When you're living in your head and you're overthinking things and you're making you know, like you're being reluctant to make decisions, or you're making a decision not to move out of fear, that doesn't bring you any sort of happiness. And I think this person is figuring that out, or just figured that out, just had this epiphany. So they are trying to make changes to move forward, maybe to get out more, maybe to communicate more, right? Because I do feel like this person definitely like does not like to communicate all that much. So I do see that this person is trying to okay, so like with the Feralt card, now the Druidcraft Tarot, some of the cards are a little different as far as the major arcanas, and that's a major arcana card. But it's like it's kind of like the Magician, but it's like I always think of it as like the 10 of Cups meets Magician. Like this person is trying to manifest this happily ever after because there's a rainbow in the background. And I feel like it's very hard. Okay, because this lady is in her house by her cauldron. I feel like that's very hard for this person to change, for them to like get out of their shell, to get out of their comfort zone and do something different. And I see that they've definitely thought a lot about it, and I think they're starting to take some actions. But I do feel like this person's a homebody for sure. But I think that it's very hard for them to leave what they know, leave what's comfortable and what's safe, because I do feel like a lot of this person makes a lot of decisions based on what's safe and secure for them. They're not necessarily like, you know, a go-getter. You know, they don't like a lot of attention. I feel like they're very strategic for the most part, and it's not like a sneaky energy here with the Seven of Swords. I know sometimes it can be like someone sneaking around or someone being manipulative or something like that, but that's not what I get with this person. I think this person's very strategic so that they don't get hurt, or so that they can avoid their self-critic, because I feel like they have to think things through like 100 times over before they do something. So maybe if you're waiting for this person to ask you on a date, because you get the feeling that they like you and they're wanting, you know, like you're having some sort of a connection with them, I'm just going to put it out there and you should ask them. Because if you wait for them to ask you, it's going to be forever, because this person is all up in their head all the time. They're trying to be strategic. They're trying to, like, they're making sure and then making sure and then making sure that you would say yes, because they don't want to deal with rejection. Because if they were rejected, if they were asking you out, they'd be all up in their head, like, oh, I knew I shouldn't have said that. I knew I shouldn't have asked them out. I knew they were going to say no. That kind of energy. So, if you're interested in this person, ask them out. Okay? And I think for some of you, it's kind of similar if you're waiting for this person to propose to you, because maybe you've been together for a while and things are great. Because I don't see that this person's a bad person. I see that they're just, and I'm saying this with the proposal business because I have the Four of Wands in reverse. Now, I don't think that this is some sort of like massive breakup or unstable situation. I'm interpreting this as this person being afraid of rejection, so they're almost afraid to commit because they're afraid that you're gonna say no, or they're afraid they're gonna screw it up. They're like, I think if this person's been with you for a while and they're trying to propose, I think that they are, yeah, it's kind of the same as asking someone out on a date. I think they're all in their head and they're trying to map it out. They're being strategic. They're trying to make it absolutely perfect. I think maybe they kind of like watch you, or maybe watch your friends, watch on Facebook to see how, like to see if they can get any ideas. They probably watch YouTube, probably look stuff up on how to propose, how to get a yes, because I feel like this person is like definitely hates rejection. They don't like abandonment. They don't like any of those things. But the thing is if you were to say no, they wouldn't blame you for saying no. They would be like, oh, well, my fiance Jessica or Steve, they just weren't ready for commitment, or, they like me, but they just don't want, marriage is just not a thing for them. Instead, this person would be like, man, I'm an idiot. I'm stupid. I shouldn't have asked them to marry me. I knew they were gonna say no. I'm like they just beat themselves up so hard. That's the energy I'm getting with this person. Now, this person is extremely loyal. They do not like change. They like stability. They like being secure. The more you can make this person feel secure and loved and supported, the easier these things are for this person, because they're not going to think about rejection if they feel very secure, and they will also open up to you more and be more vulnerable the more secure and safe they feel with you. Okay, that's like their number one thing is security and safety, and that's probably why I have the cave card, because when you're in a cave, if it's storming outside, you go in a cave for safety and security, right? This person definitely likes safety and security. All right, so I'm going to pull 6 cards to clarify these tarot cards and to clarify the cave. This is just a playing card deck. Spirit, oh, okay. Let's see what we got. Four of Diamonds, King of Spades, Jack of Spades, Five of Hearts, Seven of Hearts. I need one more. Oh, I got that. Well, I got two more cards right away. All right. So I have the Queen of Clubs and the Two of Spades. Okay. So with the Four of Diamonds card, I get that when this person, like, they will stick to something until the end, okay? So I feel like with their job, they will hold on to it forever. They might not even like their job. They might not be happy with their job, but it is stable. It is secure. They know exactly what they're going to be doing every day, so they will stick to it. This is not someone who's going to be like, oh, I'm fed up, I quit. You know, I feel like this person's not going to be like, oh, I don't know that I'm happy at my job. I think I'm going to go do something else. That's not the energy I get from this person. This person likes knowing exactly what they're going to be doing. They will stick to a job forever. They may even still be at their first job that they ever had. Like, one of those things where change is very, very hard for this person. I do have the Jack and the King of Spades here. This tells me that this person is, you know, like, always in their head. I feel like they may be a little bit judgmental sometimes of other people. They're very judgmental of themselves. I do feel like this person's very introverted. I know that swords, which, you know, spades represent swords, that can represent communication. And I do see that this person, if they're not communicating a whole lot with you, that will, like I said, the safer they feel, the more they'll open up to you and the more they'll communicate. And it may come to a point where this person won't even shut up after a while because they're just not used to having anyone to talk to. And then it's like this reprieve for them when they have someone to talk to that they can trust, that they don't feel is going to, you know, hurt them. And I think part of that energy is because they have the Five of Cups here and the Seven of Cups here. So I think for me, and so I think that maybe this person was at one point in a committed relationship with somebody else, or very, you know, because this person's not someone to jump into a relationship and leave and be like, oh yeah, no, that's not it for me. This isn't the person who's going to go on like 2 dates and then go on 2 dates with someone else. And, you know, like, they're not going to date someone unless they're sure that they want to date this person, right? Like, absolutely 100% sure. Like, you know, they, like I said, they make sure over and over and over again before they take a step forward. And I think this person left them very sad. Five of Hearts is the same as the Five of Cups. That's something where you're heartbroken. I feel like this person chose somebody else over them. I feel like this person, this past girlfriend, boyfriend, fiance, wife, husband, whatever, I think that they had options, and I think they ended up choosing someone who was more exciting than this person, okay? And I think that that's really what put this person in their head and really made them start beating themselves up, because they're blaming themselves for not being the person that their significant other in the past wanted them to be. And you can't do that. You are who you are, right? And there definitely are qualities, like, okay, for me, for example, there are definitely qualities I like about lots of different people, right? Like, I'll be like, oh, this person's so beautiful on the exterior. Or, oh, man, this person has the most beautiful voice. Or, man, you know, like, this person's so gifted in singing. Or this person's gifted in this or that. Or, you know, but that's not me. And those gifts are for those people because those people are living their own lives. And they have their own missions. They have their own purposes. And so those gifts are for them, for their mission, for their purpose. Before we came here, we picked who we wanted to be. We picked what we wanted to do. And for me, I've always been intuitive. No one in my family is, just me. And I'm very artistic, very creative. Always have been. I always have this way of looking at stuff on the other side of things. And, you know, but that's for my purpose. That's for me. And I always feel like I'm very different, and, you know, I don't fit in the mold. I don't live a cookie cutter life like everybody else does, but that's okay, you know, because when I try to live that life, I'm not happy anyways. So I'm going to do what makes me happy, and that's going to be crazy unusual for most people, right? And I feel like this person, does need to do some internal work on accepting themselves. And like I said, it makes their life so much easier if you're accepting and loving of them, and make them feel safe and secure. That's like number one, safety for them. They want to feel safe and secure. They want to come out of that cave, let me tell you. They don't like hiding out in there, but that's where they're safe. But yeah, I do see that this person chose someone more exciting, and then that put this person in their head because they felt like they weren't good enough. And then, this just feeds this self-critic, and I feel like it's just this thing that they have a hard time controlling sometimes. And then I have the last card here is the Two of Spades. This is that this person has a hard time making choices sometimes. I don't think... so like I said, if you're waiting for this person to ask you out, if you're waiting for this person to propose to you, it's not that they haven't made that decision. I mean, they kind of know what they want. They know what they want to do. They're afraid of what the results could be of taking action. And so they oftentimes will choose inaction over taking action. So like I said, if you want to go out with this person, even if you want to marry this person, just pop hints a little bit, make this person feel like they're not going to be rejected if they approach you, if that's what you want. Okay. This person's insanely loyal, right? Like, if you want someone who's loyal, who's going to be by your side all the time, this is it. This is this person, because they don't like change. They're probably not going to change a whole lot themselves throughout their life. They're going to be very stable. The same old person. I mean, if you're looking for something exciting, this may not be the person for you, because you're going to end up hurting this person if you jump into a relationship with them and then find out later that you want someone who's much more outgoing and adventurous and spur of the moment, because this person's the exact opposite of that. All right, Spirit, I need an oracle card for Capricorns with a current person. Oracle card, September 2022. Capricorn with a current person. So the card I have is Sacred Purpose. That's so funny. I was talking about rambling on about purpose a little earlier, because I just was like a side note, but yeah, I feel like... So the card says Sacred Purpose, Eternal Flame, and Ancestral Legacy. So for me, this is all about your person trying to be true to who they are. They really, trying to accept who they are. I feel like this is a journey that they're on. This is probably a huge life lesson. It might be why they're here on this planet in the first place, is trying to overcome this energy of not feeling like they're good enough or comparing themselves to others, that kind of thing. They've probably been rejected a lot in life, because this is a lesson they need to learn, is like self-acceptance, and that they have a purpose, and their purpose is not the same as everybody else's purpose, right? And so I think that, just that this person's on their way. They're working through it. I feel like it's very slow. It's very hard for them to change. It's very hard for them to pick up new ideas and incorporate them into their personal story. But they are a work in progress. And what you can do for them, offer them safety, security, make sure that they feel like loved and secure and safe. Like, be their security blanket if you're willing. and they'll start opening up, and that self-critic, I think, will start fading away, because they'll soon realize that you can't say anything wrong, right? You don't say it, like, you say whatever you're meant to say. I don't know, that's what I feel. So if I say something that offends somebody, it's like, well, I mean, it sucks, but I was telling the truth. This is how I feel. And it's not, I don't know. I actually had a situation a few months ago where I told someone that I love them, but I don't like them sometimes, and I think that was the beginning of the end of a long relationship. But it was true, because this person was not the most supportive of me, and they were kind of mean. And I'm like, you know what? I love you, but I don't like you sometimes. You're not the greatest person. So anyway, random. Yeah, apparently I'm rambling on. This reading's probably going to be forever. I'm sorry. But yeah, this person just needs to find their purpose, that, you know, that they're here for a reason, and, you know, that I hope that they can start opening up and speaking their truth and, you know, finding that safety and security and all that. That's beautiful. I mean, it's probably a very hard struggle for them, but it's beautiful for sure. Okay, so the last person, for you single Capricorns out there, I have the one. Look at that. I feel like this is the person you've been waiting for. Ha! This is great. Why can't I be a Capricorn? So, look at that. Okay. My mind went in a gutter for a little bit. It's like XXX on top. It's 30, but it's like triple X rated. Holy cow. Spirit. Thanks. I'm blushing. I'm hot. I'm sorry. So, yeah, this is the person you've been waiting for. This is exciting stuff, and you have not met this person yet, you single Capricorn people. So, Spirit, please give me some tarot cards. I need 4 tarot cards to clarify the one. So I get this feeling with this card that you're like in space and you've been like out like in your spaceship driving around looking for this like perfect sun or star or planet, and then like, oh, all of a sudden it's right there. How cool. It's like, I don't know. It's like, I feel like a lot of you have given up hope and you're like done searching, and all of a sudden, bam, there they are. I do feel like for a lot of you, this is like a really deep soul connection. Like, you're going to see this person and you're going to know. It's like going to be like love at first sight, like what you see in the movies. Apparently my dogs know that I'm excited because they're excited outside barking too. So just so you know, they're just putting their 2 cents in. All right. All right. You know what? I didn't even ask the cards yet, so I'm going to... Spirit, I need 4 tarot cards for Capricorn. New person they haven't met yet. September 2022. Please clarify the 1 card. And that did come up before. King of Pentacles in reverse. I have 8 of Pentacles. King of Wands reverse. Princess of Cups. Okay, so intuitively the first thing I got is that this person is a work in progress. They have not they're not like the... Okay, so in tarot, the Emperor is someone who's mastered everything. They have their, you know, they've mastered their money, they've mastered their mind, their thoughts, how they talk, communicate. They mastered, you know, like everything, their passions. But I feel like the first thing I get is that this person's a work in progress. They're not perfect, okay? They're not perfect. I feel like this person is going to be atypical from the person you would normally be drawn to, because this person's, you know, like, I really get the sense that this person is amazing, but they're not perfect. And, like, you may almost not give this person a chance because they're not your typical type, or because there's going to be something off-putting with this person. Like, not in a bad way. It's just that I don't think this person works very hard. They have the 8 of Pentacles in the upright. So I see this person's working very hard. And I don't even think it's just work. I think they're financially okay. I think that they're working on themselves. They're trying to get to this status, this emperor status, right? Where they're like, it's like they're trying to master themselves. They're trying to master their life. And so with the King of Pentacles in reverse, I just get that this person isn't maybe the most stable. I'm environmentally not the most stable, not mentally. They're it's more about mentally, these they know what they want, they're clear, they communicate great. I just see that this person is maybe they like to spend their money on nerdy stuff. I mean, this person could be kind of nerdy. I I kind of, with that card, I kind of get this, like, Revenge of the Nerds. I mean, it's not like that bad. They probably don't have tape on their glasses and stuff, but I do think that this person is maybe a bit childlike, and that's a good thing. I feel like they're having a hard time like growing up a bit, because it's like to them being a grown up and being prim and proper is boring. So I think that they're very childlike. I think this person's very fun. I do think that they spend their money a little frivolously, like on fun stuff. They may have like a Star Wars collection or something, which is, it's fine. It's okay, because we all have our own likes and stuff. I have the King of Wands in reverse here for this person as well. So I feel like this person... Okay, so this is, if you're going to be offended by anything sexual, I'm sorry. This is where you're probably going to stop the video, because I just keep getting this sexual stuff coming to me with this person, okay? So with the King of Wands reversed, I get that this person has not been sexually fulfilled in relationships prior. And like I said, I think because this person's kind of immature and they are nerdy, I think they invested their time in a lot of other things and not so much their like intimate romantic life. And I think when they meet you, that's like gonna change, and I think they're gonna knock your socks off in the bedroom, like holy buckets. Again, it's like the Revenge of the Nerds thing. Like, I don't know if any of you have seen that movie. I know it's really, really old school, where they have the kissing booth and then the one guy goes into the bouncy house. Okay? I'm pretty sure that's that movie. And, like, he makes out with, like, the popular chick, and she's all like, like Cloud9. That's this guy. Oh, Spirit, you're so funny. And I think that this person has never, I think they've been in a couple relationships possibly, but I don't think they've ever felt really deep love before. You're gonna be the first person they like really feel deep, deep love with. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my goodness. Okay. Maybe it has to do with this triple X business. I don't know. No, I do, because they have, like I said, they're on their way to mastering your life, and I see that they work very hard, maybe a little responsible with their money, but they work. They're very productive, and, I don't know that they've had a whole lot of sexual encounters, but they will. They're going to love that with you, and they're going to be, really opening their heart and starting to fall in love. Okay. And like I said, it may be that they're falling in love for the very first time. And it's not that I think this person avoided relationships either. I think they were just kind of busy. I think this person probably went to college, and they've probably been super career focused. This person may be like, they may even still be in school, honestly. They may still be going to college. I feel like this person's very smart, and they've just put so much energy and attention to one area of their life that like everything else has lacked. So they didn't put a whole lot of energy and attention into, relationships and love and all that kind of thing. I also think that this person, that's my dog Justice, thinks he's a hound dog. My dogs are 2 German Shepherds, so, and they're being sassy outside. Yeah, I just think that this person, like, they're probably very family oriented. They have a close knit group of friends. They're not, like I said, I don't think they're extroverted. They're not looking for a bunch of attention or anything like that. So I think that this person, they're not going to be all shiny on the outside when you meet them, but they really are an incredible person. Okay. All right. And they're the one, right? That's the first card I got, the one. All right, Spirit, I need 5 more cards here from this playing deck to clarify the new person, the one. Okay. 9 of Spades, 2 of Diamonds, 6 of Spades, Ace of Spades, Queen of Spades. Okay. Okay, so I find that this person maybe has a hard time balancing things. I think maybe that's why they've only focused on one area of their life, because I think that they have a hard time balancing multiple things at once. So it's like hard for them to balance like their career, right? And or if they're in school, like going to school, working, and then like having a relationship and a social life, and having all these like they have a really hard time. Like they're one of those people who are very simple. They want to focus on like one thing at a time. They're not good at multitasking and juggling. And it's not that they can't handle it, it's just a lot for them. I feel like that gives them a lot of anxiety. Like, even being in a relationship when they're trying to focus on, like if they're in med school or something like that, or if they're going to school to be a lawyer, I feel like this person's probably super educated or going through education, or even if they're older, I think that this person may be going back to school, right? And they're probably working and they're going to school. They're learning something new. They're trying to advance themselves, right? Because they're in this energy of mastering things. So I feel like it's really hard for them to juggle. I feel like they're very busy. And so adding a relationship to this situation is going to be causing them some anxiety. And I feel like they're conflicted about this because they don't want to be alone. They want to be in a relationship. They want to find their person. They want their happily ever after, right? And so they're, but at the same time, I think they worry that if they start putting too much attention into a relationship, then they're gonna start their achievements or success in what they're working on now, it's like gonna decline, right? So if they're going to school, they're probably a straight A student. Like they're busting their butt. They work very hard. And especially if they're paying their own way through school, or they're working and going to school, like they're really busting their butt. Like this person's, when they put their energy into something, they put their energy into something. And I feel like they're afraid that if they start putting their energy into something else, like a relationship, then some of the other balls that they're juggling might fall, or they may not do as well in their work, or might not do as well going to school because they're putting energy into other things. I do think that this person will communicate that to you. I feel like you're going to have to be very patient with this person, because this person's going to struggle. They're going to be like, well, listen, I'm going to school, or listen, I'm working. This person could be working 2 jobs. Excuse me. This person could be, like going through some sort of a work program where they're advancing. And I feel like they're going to be, they're going to tell you, hey, I work crazy hours. I'm very busy, and I want a relationship with you. It's going to take, I just need to make sure I have time for all this stuff too, because I don't want to drop the ball, because they've invested a lot, right? And for them, it'd be easier not to be in a relationship than to drop everything. They're not going to drop everything. Okay? So for you coming in, you need to be understanding that this, and be very patient with this person, extremely patient. I feel like this person's going to be upfront though, and they're going to tell you, hey, this is, I have the Ace of Spades here. So this person's going to be upfront. They're going to talk to you about everything. They're going to talk to you about how they feel. I do see that they will make time for you. They're not going to not make time for you, right? Because they want love. They have the triple X business going on, like Revenge of the Nerds kind of business. Like I said, it's so funny that that's what I got for this person. But they're so worth it, okay? They're worth it. They're the one. So Spirit's just wanting me to tell you to be patient, to relax. If this person isn't communicating with you all the time, it's not that they're not thinking of you. They're not a cheater. They're just really focused on what they're doing. Now, it's not going to be like that forever, right? I feel like right now this person's trying to master stuff. But if you wait, if you're patient, when they get to that point where they're done with school, or when they're advanced in their job where they want to be, guess what? They're going to be comfortable in their job. They're going to know what they're doing. They're not going to have to put so much effort in. And you're going to get all the attention, right? It's going to be 50 Shades of Grey in the bedroom all the time because the triple X thing. I feel like this person's going to be... They're going to be doting on you. But it's going to take time because they don't want to drop the ball of everything they've worked so hard for right now. And you want someone like that anyway. You want someone who's going to work hard, that has goals, that, you know, has a vision for what they want in their life, right? That's what you want. You don't want some bum who's not going to contribute to anything, who doesn't have any goals in life, who's just going to ride on your coattails. Who wants that? No, this person's the one. They're amazing. This person can sometimes, okay, I'm getting a little bit of it's not a warning, it's not like a bad thing, it's just like Spirit wants me to advise you that this person may come off cold sometimes with this Queen of Spades card, that's kind of the bitch card, like the Queen of Swords in tarot. Sorry. That this person may come off a little cold sometimes, and it's not anything to hurt you. They're not trying, it's not coming from a bad place. I think they just get overwhelmed really easy. And like I said, it's very hard for them to balance things, to juggle multiple things. So I feel like if they're cold to you, it's nothing against you. You know, to be understanding, again, you have to give this person patience as they go through that. I feel like this person, like I said, they've never been in love before, and I feel like it's going to take some time for their heart to open up and for them to realize that they're in love with you. Like, it's going to be one of those things where it's going to be like an epiphany for them. Like, you're going to go out on some dates and hang out and stuff, and this is going to be a very slow evolving relationship. So if you're wanting to jump the gun and get into a relationship and get hitched like 2 weeks after you meet somebody, that's not this person, okay? This person's going to take their time, and because they don't have a whole lot of time, right? They are going to give you the time they got, but I feel like it's going to take time too, and they're so in their head all the time. With all the spades cards, they're in their head a lot. But I've, like, intellectually in their head, not like mental problems or anything like that. I don't see anything like that. I just see that they're in their head a lot. And so it's like going to be one of those things where all of a sudden they're going to realize they're going to probably be talking to one of their few friends or their mom or something, and they're going to realize they have feelings for you. And then I feel like that's when this is going to kick up the next notch. It's like, oh, I have feelings for my person. Huh. Is that what love is? Like, you know what I mean? It's so cute. So cute. Holy buckets. I apologize. This is like a long video. I've been trying to keep these videos short. I even like pre-picked the archetype cards, and this is just taking forever. I apologize. All right. So thank you if you're still with me. Okay, Spirit, I need an oracle card for Capricorn, person with their new person, or a person they haven't met yet, actually. I need an oracle card for the pile for the one. September 2022, Capricorn. All right, the card I got is Brilliant Beliefs, Luminous Life Force, Personal Power. There you go. So, like, to me, this looks... I keep seeing... Like, I see your person in this person. So I hope you can see that. Like, they have a vision. They're looking forward. They totally are, like, you know, focused on their future. They're totally focused on what they want. They know, you know, they're working really hard. I feel like what they're working for is, like, literally in grasp, though. It's not, like, mountains away. It's not, like, you know, it's not, like, where it's over the horizon and you don't see it yet. This person's future, their goals are, like, right there. They are almost there to them. They're so close. And I do feel like this person... I feel like you are going to see that this person has a lot of drive and a lot of power within themselves to do stuff and to get stuff done. And that's going to be extremely attractive to you. Like, they just have a vision. They, you know, it's like they know what they want. They have a vision. Boom, that's what they're doing. I also just got this random message, probably for a couple of you. this person's really into astronomy, like really into outer space, and maybe someone that you're going to be talking to in the future is like an astronaut or an astrophysicist or something like that. Because I just see that this person's insanely smart. I just get this feeling like maybe they're trying to advance to like maybe to go on a mission to outer space or something like that. It's a very specific message. Very cool though, man. All right, Capricorn, that's what I got for you. I hope the messages resonated. Please like, share, subscribe, comment below if anything resonated with you. I love to hear your stories. Thank you for stopping. Bye.